Hi, I'm Janet Harrison. I'm Secretary of Morpeth Bowling Club, and 2026 is our centenary year, so we're celebrating this year with an open competition and family fun days, youth days, and lots of celebrations throughout the year.
Tell me a little bit about the history of the club, how it got started and what have been some of the ups and downs during your century.
Yeah, it's been a long time. So the club started as part of a YMCA adventure. There was kites, shooting, and bowling was part of that club. It started at the YMCA, which is now Mansell's, next to the clock tower. And the actual bowling green was where Wetherspoons is now, in a courtyard. And the founder of the club, Bainbridge, of Bainbridge fame of Newcastle, the shop, donated the first cup. So we still compete for that Bainbridge Cup in the competitions today. And it's an outstanding example of an early piece of silverware. It's beautiful.
Now, in those early days of the club, was it a male-only domain, or were the ladies playing as well?
Well, it was interesting because bowls, had been part of the Olympic sport that Morpeth used to have for years and years. And then when the YMCA was set up, it was a mixed event. It was predominantly male, but there were female members as part of that group.
Now, some people have the idea that bowls is an elderly person's game, but is that not the case?
Well, it is an elderly person's game for some people because it's such a sociable game that if you want to join in and just have sport and friendship, that's part of the game. I think that's a really important part because it stops people being lonely. It's something you can join in and you can be older and still play because it's skill. But it's changing. Where bowling is now part of the Commonwealth Games as one of the 10 sports, and it's predominantly played by younger people. Bowls England have selected Morpeth as part of a youth development programme, and we're in the early stages of that. We've been working with the schools, with the scouts and the local youth clubs, and today we've got a family fun day where families are coming in to experience bowling. So we're cracking that nut with a great big hammer, and it's not like that now. It's really good fun. The dress is different, the music's on when you're playing, and it's really something for younger people to get joined in on now.
And what about successful players over the years? Has Morpeth produced any bowling stars?
We have, yeah. Throughout the 50s and 60s and 70s, Morpeth had players at national level. There's a lady called Dora Hills who was from Stobhill. She was a really high achieving national player, and we still have a cup dedicated to her name that we play for. In the latter stages, in the 80s and the 90s, not so much for Morpeth, but we're emerging again. There's a lot of players who are now, there was a county game this morning, and the club is aspiring to play at county level again, which is really good. But on a successful note, the Morpeth ladies have had 2 teams who got to the national finals at Leamington last year. So that was amazing. That was 7 ladies, all older, managing to get really good skills down there and show off the club to its modern standard.
And just tell us a little bit about some of the highlights of your centenary year, things that you've got planned.
For our centenary year, we've got an open. That's happening in July, and that's open to lots of clubs from across the area, and we've even got clubs from as far away as Concert and Hartlepool who've chosen to come and join us. We've got some events with other clubs, Cockermouth, who are coming over to join us to celebrate in a friendly event, and a local club at Camas are coming down to also help us celebrate. We are having a dinner dance as well towards the end of the season, where members are invited to come along and celebrate just through a social evening. So that's going to be really good.
And for people who want to take up bowls, is it an expensive hobby or pastime?
Well, to join our club is only £55 for the season. So that means you can play from 10 in the morning till 9 at night every single day of the week. so it's not really a very expensive sport. The one thing that does cost a little bit is balls, and they are investment. So a good set of balls is going to cost you about £300, but really, once you've got set with them, it's not costing you anything. You don't pay any more to come and play. You can play as many times in the day as you want. So it's really quite an affordable sport in that sense.
So if anybody does want to learn about the sport, or indeed join here at Morpeth, what do? How can they contact the club?
So they get in touch with me. We've got a coaching group who introduce new bowlers to all the basic skills of the sport, and we usually do that on a Saturday morning, or by arrangement with the person if that's not convenient. And we get all the new people together and we take them through all the basics of bowling, and then they join together in what's called a roll-up, where it's a friendly game where they learn the rules and etiquette of the game. And then when they're confident, they can go and join the other members in the different aspects of the game. Some of the social events, some of the leagues if they feel ready to do that, and even for some new members to join some of the competitive leagues. It's very enjoyable and very sociable, and you meet masses of friends.
And now you've got 100 years behind you. What does the future of the club look like?
Well, I'm hoping the future of the club is around the youth development. We've been chosen by Bowls England as part of 4 North East clubs to be part of a youth development programme, along with the school's games organisers. So we've been doing a lot of work over the winter with the Scouts groups, with the Stobhill School, and with the Barnabas Youth Club. And we've got family fun events throughout the season where we want to bring younger people in. So the future is really to blend us established players with the younger players who could see it as a sport for them. It's a sport that a lot of people take to who may not take to conventional games like football or netball or cricket. Bowls has got a lot to offer because it's a game of skill and precision, and a lot of people when they try it don't realise how skillful it is, but really get to grips with it and the competitive edge.
Well, good luck on your centenary and for the next 100 years.
Yeah, thank you.